Welcome back to the show, the Union Street Podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Here in Marion, Illinois, with my two friends back from Glaciers End, Libby and Derek Ervin. Let's hear it for them, guys.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thanks for coming over. Just down the street from Union Street Arts here, Print Ave in Marion, just near City Hall. If you guys haven't checked out their store, definitely make a trip, visit and see what they've got. We're here to talk about a big event coming up, Glacier Fest.
Yes.
Second annual.
Tell us about it.
So this kind of came about, we did one last year, kind of smaller, just kind of expanding on it. We recently had a Pickle Fest that had a large success. So
That was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, it was,
Shout out to you guys for Pickle Fest.
Thank you. Yeah.
What a huge, cool thing.
Yeah, it was, everybody loves pickles, and people showed up, and yeah, everybody had a lot of fun.
The place was packed. It was quite the cool scene.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, we think we had about 1,000 people that came through the shop that day. So
Amazing.
yeah.
And so this Glacier Fest is kind of dovetailing off of that pretty nicely. So tell us what's going to be happening. What was like the vendors, the people, the music, the cook-off. What's all happening at Glacier Fest, and when is it?
Yeah. So it's Saturday, October 25th. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah, we've got a little mix of everything going on that day. Food and music and all vendors, like we said, all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah. And it's cool because it extends out of your store too, right? So that alleyway, Print Ave, right, will be where the vendors are, the live music, people can hang out there. Is that right?
Yeah,
That's
we've
right.
kind of realized that we have this space that's in between us and City Hall, this Print Avenue, that we really can kind of make our own. So we block it off. We're going to have a big tent out there. When we were in Chicago, there was street fests and kind of neighborhood fests everywhere, and just really trying to recreate that and bring, people down to the shop and to the square. That day is going to be booming. There's several different fests going on and shows, and so going to be really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm really excited about it. I think the music's going to be fantastic. Last year we had the music kind of out on the square. This time we're going to move it in kind of closer, a little more intimate. We're going to hopefully have a big tent that we can put it under and kind of make it a little closer and kind of a fun little thing, and keep it right by the store.
So since you brought up the music, can we look at that music lineup and just kind of tell us about the vibe that's going on and, just a little bit more about what people can hear that day?
Yeah, I think you know the guy who's starting it out.
That's right. Shout out to you guys for having me. That's awesome.
We're excited
Absolutely.
to have you play.
Super stoked to spin.
So we're gonna have you kick it off around 12:30, and then I'll probably go on after that, and then Johnny Hope Fiend, Johnny Nelson, and then Vinny, GC Vinny is going to do a set at the end. I believe he's going to be doing some more kind of like 80s kind of stuff, and then may kind of go into, I told him just kind of go into whatever he wants to, but it's kind of just up to him, whatever he wants to do. I'm going to be doing an electro set, kind of a mid 80s breakdancey electro set. And I think, Johnny's probably going to do what Johnny does, which is do a lot of improvisation and some really cool stuff.
Yeah, no, super stoked on that. And yeah, I'll plan on bringing some, groovy tunes, some nostalgia, but try to clash genres and just see what we can make fun and get some people dancing, hopefully. Get the vibes up.
Exactly.
That's the goal.
For Pickle Fest, people loved it. It was almost 100 degrees, so it was pretty hot out that day. But everybody loved the music, so super excited for this lineup, and hopefully we'll have a little bit better weather.
Yeah, I think we will. October 25th is a fantastic date. In Southern Illinois, October is the best month for these type of events just because of weather.
Yeah, for sure.
It's that sweet spot between where it's too hot and humid, even though you had 100 degrees and you had 1,000 people out. I would expect, I think weather's hopefully good, and that would be rain or shine, I guess, though, right? Or
Yep. Nope. We will have it again. We'll have a big tent that music will be under.
Nice.
We'll have tables under there. People can sit down, eat. People are welcome to bring their own chairs, hang out. But just kind of making it a fun thing. Fall is our favorite time. A lot of our flavors are really kind of fall focused. Apples, pears, different things like that. So that's kind of why we always gravitate towards Fall Fest.
As with Pickle Fest, we did a pickle flight, which I did a bunch of different pickle variations, and kind of featured that on as a tasting menu. This time we're going to be doing a little different, probably a little more in the fall, kind of wintry notes. Still kind of working on the details of that, but it's going to be very cool, and I think it's going to feature some of the more popular products like our apple pie and our apple butter ginger shrub and things like that kind of usher in the cold months and kind of warm your soul.
Nice. And so the hours, are they longer this year, or they were longer than Pickle Fest, right?
Yeah. Pickle Fest was shorter just because we only had 2 bands. This is longer. So part of this is the Burgoo Cookoff, and I'll let Derek talk about that. But we want to allow the contestants the time to cook.
Gotcha.
And then have tastings, and then kind of music as well.
So what is Burgoo?
So Burgoo is a traditional stew that is pretty regional. I know some. It has some history a little further north in Illinois. But especially, it's still being carried on. The tradition is being carried on in Kentucky, and it used to be more prevalent in Southern Illinois. There's references to it called Southern Illinois chowder, which I discovered one time when I was kind of on a chowder kick and was researching chowder recipes, and I came across this thing called Southern Illinois chowder, and I'm like, I have never heard of this, and I was raised here my entire life. But like the more research I kind of did into it and looked at the ingredients, it was a form of burgoo, and so burgoo is kind of the end of the harvest. People would go and collect a lot of the things that were just kind of left in the garden, and then they would just throw it in a big pot. Traditionally has at least 3 different types of meat. And then has all kinds of different vegetables. And the idea is to cook it for a very long time. And it becomes very thick. And the test is, if you can take a fork and stick it in it and it stands up, you're getting close.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
So there'll be how many people participating? Can people try them as they go through this event?
So to get it that thick, it takes quite a bit of time. At least I think the cooks will have 3 hours to cook, and then at the end, we're going to have basically. I think it's going to be kind of a package deal. You can buy the tasting menu, and with the tasting menu comes the opportunity to taste and to vote. So you'll get a bracelet, and then you can try the tasting menu, and then hang out, and then you can hang out and then taste all the different variations of it, and then vote. And then we will also have a panel of judges. So last year and this year, we will have the same. So there's the judge's choice, and then there's the people's choice.
Nice.
And I think right now we have 3 cook-off contestants, probably room for about 3 more. So
Cool.
Last year we had 4 total, so hoping to have a few more.
Nice. Very cool. Somebody wants to participate, they just get a hold of you guys, or where do they do that?
Yep. They can stop in, they can call, they can email. We'll be doing kind of a poster flyer information on that coming up. But yeah, definitely have room for a couple more people.
Cool. And we were talking off air just before this, and off screen, Rachel and I were able to attend your guys' one of your tastings recently. Mm-hmm. I think one of the coolest things about your business too is that you work with so many local farms and like local vendors, and just bring that to the forefront and expose people to those new vendors. So can you talk about that aspect of this event and of your business too.
Yeah, so with any event we do, we do all kinds of farmers market fairs and festivals and love going to places and getting to meet new people. And our goal when we started doing this is we want to highlight other people that we work with that we think are doing cool things. So we'll have kind of a craft market. We'll probably have, between about 6 and 10 vendors, still kind of finalizing a few, but several that we had at Pickle Fest and that we work with a lot. We've got Meadows Bluff is confirmed, Pink Tiger's confirmed.
I heard Ginger Fest went really well. Shout out to Pink
we
Tiger.
Were there.
That was cool.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Nice.
So probably have a couple vendors from Leaf Food Hub that we're in. So a lot of people that we collaborate with. And then, we have some local stuff that we carry in the shop, like carry cold-blooded coffee. We have our next door neighbor's honey. So we, probably have most vendors out front. We may have a couple in the shop too. Our employee Mary does some glass work and jewelry that she'll have her stuff there. So just trying to showcase other people's stuff that we like and use and things kind of unique.
Very cool. Derek, what about you? Why do you like to showcase these vendors, and what does that bring to your business to even to have a variety like that in Southern Illinois?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fantastic. I think Southern Illinois is rich in biodiversity, and so that makes for interesting ingredients to use. And I think one thing, once we realized, at first when we started, we tried to grow everything that we made, but we've kind of grown past what we can do, both of those, as far as the production part and the farming part, at least at this moment. But like, one beautiful thing is that, we kind of decided early on, let's showcase other people's work. I think, if I'm right, I think around 50 or more farms that we have used their ingredients from Southern Illinois.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool to be able to. I mean,
cool.
We aim to kind of be like a little flavor and taste of Southern Illinois, and just I think that's what we try to do, and I think we pull it off.
Yeah.
And I think just, we've always been about highlighting local, whether it's us, whether it's other vendors, whether it's the shops around here, the businesses, really just believe in keeping our money locally, supporting our community, supporting our small businesses. I think it's what really makes Marion unique, and other people are seeing it and wanting to be a part of it. So
I think regionality and finding an identity can be like an important part of growing the economy, especially in rural areas. And I think Southern Illinois is kind of tapping into that, and we want to be a part of that.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I think it's really cool. And whether it's Southern Illinois Chowder, it's Southern Illinois businesses too that you guys are highlighting. And how cool is it that it's grown here and these are local farmers? I mean, come on, that is just great. There's not enough of that. So shout out to you guys for putting that to the forefront.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, go ahead, Derek.
I was just going to say, Southern Illinois is a cool place.
It is. It is. So hopefully people are coming in for this weekend from out of Southern Illinois. I know that more and more events are drawing more and more people, it seems like, to this area. So why is having an event like this important for your business, for what you're trying to do versus just your storefront? Why are these type of events important?
Well, we've always been really excited about being a part of the downtown revitalization that's going on in Marion, and in Southern Illinois in general. Like, I remember when growing up here, they're just, it was a beautiful place, but after the coal mines kind of shut down, a lot of industry was lost, and it kind of, it was hurting, and like when we decided to come back to Southern Illinois from Chicago after spending 20 years there, I came back and just seeing the new things that were coming about, like the wine trail, the new breweries, just the industry and just the cool ideas that people were kind of popping up. And down here on the square was no different. It was, and just seeing the kind of the the ideas that were kind of moving and shaking, and we just wanted to be a part of it. And so having the store here is one thing, but also like having the festivals is just a good way to bring people to the square and just kind of see the revitalization that's happened, which is pretty amazing.
And the city of Marion has been instrumental in making all this happen. Mayor Absher, Cody, Jennifer Olson, Rachel, we work with them a lot. And especially on this event, this day, again, there's a bunch of other fests going on. The city is really the connector to making all this happen.
Wow.
One of the things that we have that we didn't mention that's happening that day is it's also going to be an open container day.
Oh, wow.
So that means that anybody that has a liquor license on or around the square that can sell alcohol, people can purchase it there, walk around the square, walk around to all these fests and have a drink if they want. Super kind of chill, calm day, but just another unique aspect the city is working with people on.
I think that's a good point.
We had mentioned the food, but we will also have beverages too, adult and otherwise, which we're pretty excited. We one of the things we do during the fall and winter that people have really come to love is our wassail. So it's like a cider-based hot drink, and we'll have that, and you can get that, and you get a little something in it if you're of legal age.
Wassail.
Exactly.
There's a song, people may learn it. Yep.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
It sounds really good. It's getting the fall vibes. I'm just soaking it in already. It's really.
I think everybody's
really
ready for this heat to be done and
no kidding.
cooler temperatures. So
Break out the flannels. That's my kind of weather.
Yes, I'm ready for it, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, this has been fun conversation, guys. I don't want to keep you here too long because I know you got to get to your shop. But is there any details we missed about Glacier Fest? I know we get the date in here, October 25th, 11 to 8. Come down to Tower Square. There's going to be a lot of other things going on.
Yeah, it's going to be an action-packed day.
There's Marion Art Squared is doing an art fair. Crown Brew has a vintage market they'll be doing. The Marion Elks, I think, is doing it's a fundraiser, an adult-only carnival. The Civic Center has Stairway to Zeppelin going on.
Super cool.
There may be a rumor of some type of early kind of haunted thing on a later night.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I would just say go to the websites for all these, check them out. But yeah, super excited. And then kind of shop, after this, we're rolling into the holidays. That's really our big time. So we'll be doing some stuff around Halloween. There's a Witches Night Enchanted evening out around Halloween, trick-or-treating events, holiday shopping. And then we will be doing another tasting kind of farm-to-table dinner on winter solstice. So December 21st, we'll be putting more
Wait, is this
information.
breaking news?
You heard it here
Oh
first.
my gosh. Okay, we got a breaking story.
Yep.
All right, yes.
So,
Heck yeah. And the last one was fantastic too. As I mentioned before, I think everyone really enjoyed that. I know it was a lot of work for you guys, but super excited that that's coming back too.
We've had so much response from that, and we're excited to kind of do it again from what, taking what we've learned and kind of go from there and do a more holiday kind of centric version of it.
It's a good idea. Yeah, such a good idea to get people in there, see how maybe they can use it and educate them too, which was cool. I didn't know how many uses for herbs you really are in that last one. So it was also I learned a lot. Yeah. So it tasted good.
And if people can't make it to that, we do tastings every day in our shop, or at the markets we're at or the festivals we're at. We just want people to see what our stuff tastes like and give you some ideas of how to use it. But we love hearing people's feedback on what they're doing with it too. Yeah.
Super cool, guys. So where can people follow? How do they get involved?
Yeah, we have, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. We do have a Facebook event for Glacier Fest that we'll be promoting details throughout that. Stop in, find us at the shop. We do the Carbondale Farmers Market, the Vine Street at O'Fallon Station Farmers Market. We've got Vulture Fest coming up, another Magpie in November. So
my goodness, you guys are busy this fall.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is our busy time.
It's good. Yeah, ramping up. Like I said earlier, 12 weeks left of the year. So starting today.
Yeah,
Yep.
this
gonna be
weekend,
a race.
the October 25th weekend is a great time to start thinking about holiday gifts. tons of unique vendors around Marion, art vendors, craft, food. Come out, support local, and just kind of see the awesome stuff Marion's got going on.
I think that's a great note to end on, is just celebrate and support local these last 3 months of the year during the holidays. Keep those dollars local because, it makes a big difference for small businesses. Big corporate, well, it's just, no.
They don't need the money.
No, keep it here, guys.
Exactly.
All right, so Glacier Fest, October 25th. Derek and Libby Ervin, appreciate you guys coming down.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it. Looking forward to hearing you doing some DJing for
Oh, yeah.
us.
We'll get the crowd moving.
Absolutely. Let's rock it.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to the Union Street Podcast. Be sure you follow Union Street Arts for our events coming up this fall, too. Follow our website, unionstreetarts.com. And be sure to subscribe. Share with your friends. Support local, guys. And we will see you in the next episode. All right.